Hello. Hello. Hello, internet. Oh gosh. Hi. So, hello. I don't know how to start this. uh, uh. So this is just a test stream right now. I'm just trying to see if this works. I want to make everything public, so anybody could just come in and tell me how I'm doing. You can just call me Gel. Or it, or that thing. Random person 1,207,000. Anything works, really. So this game is called Chrono Ark. I found it by chance. And it's really, really fun. It is really, 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 really fun. It's kind of hard to describe. But not really. It's pretty much just a roguelike, and other than that, it's kind of difficult to explain exactly how without just showing it. Uh-oh. Snagged a problem. I... Huh. Weird. Oh. Am I back? A am I back? Am I back? Huh. I don't know what that was about. So, Mr. Stuffed Lasers, I am sorry that you left right when things happened. Oh, you're still here. Hi. So as you can tell from the title, this is mostly just a test. I'm trying to make sure everything works right now. And I'm also going to be playing this fun game, and I hope you actually end up liking it too. I assume this game is not very well known. It's really weird, Alrighty, so I'm going to move over to the corner now. Get a little smaller. Trying to make sure my jiggliness is still there to see. Slowly backing up into the corner. Okay. Alright, how's that look? Does that look good? Can't really tell because my little pre-show thing isn't loading properly. Alrighty. So I'm going to start. Alright. It's loading. It would have been really funny if it crashed. Oh, I was in the middle of a game already. Huh. Now how do I leave these? Here we go. And that's how you die. Game over immediately. Easy. And now we're playing Majora's Mask. So yeah, there's a big mechanic pretty much where you're pretty much trying to do a thing, get to a place, and it's like Majora's Mask almost, where once you die, well, like that little sequence was like Majora's Mask, where once you die, you get sent all the way back in time to the beginning, to right when you show up here. There's a little tutorial sequence before this, and there's these little story things. You can also change your outfit, but I've not gotten the one outfit. There's your little town, and it's a roguelike because you get little points here that you can use to get permanent upgrades. So I already got quite a few because I played this by myself because it's a lot of fun. But you can like get items that get added to the item pool that you can find, or skills that can pop up in the skill pool. And then there's the actual permanent upgrades. So you get the credits by playing. These are just a bunch of random characters. There's nothing really in this main little town area, just interesting characters you can talk to. Like the playable characters. Oh, someone else is here. Hi. Mr. Red. So once you're ready to start playing, you just go over here. And, oh, this is new. So this is something new I haven't actually seen yet. Instead of it being a roguelike, it becomes just a regular game, I guess. But you gotta go with the roguelike, gotta go with the original. Alright, so here's all the characters. Now, if it's... You can see how, like, some characters... So they changed the way you unlock this one character from being unlocked at the beginning to being locked. And I beat the game already with them. Which is why they're gold. But because I have to re-unlock them, they made them locked. And there's a bunch of new characters too that you can unlock. And each character has unlock conditions. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just very, very nervous. Because this is mostly just a test to see how things work. And to make sure everything doesn't break. And it's only happened twice now. Which is very funny. How's my volume, by the way? I assume my volume's fine. Now, there's a bunch of different characters, and they each have a different class. There's defense type classes. There's healer type classes, and then there's offense type classes. Now, that all seems very easy to understand, but like some healer classes also can do damage, such as Pressel, who can be either more of a healer with buffs and barriers, or mostly barriers, but can also do big damage. Well, like with, where is it? First Class to Heaven, which can do a lot of damage. So if you want to make Presley more damage focused, you want to pick up these skills. Alrighty. Now, each character has a different focus. Oh. Interesting. There we go. For a second there, my mouse was not in the actual game. That's funny. This game occasionally, at least for me when it's in big picture mode like this, with a full screen I think is what it's called, you'll have some kind of, sometimes, not often, but sometimes the mouse will just be a couple spaces off when I go back into it. Like if I go out of the big picture and then go back in, it'll just be off or something weird. But to me that's not a big deal, because when you're playing you never want to go out of big screen. Anyway, so these are all the characters, and you can start with 2 of them, and then once you get so far you pick a third one, and once you get farther you pick your last one. So you want to start your team with 2 characters you know you can make it through the first area with. And so I've already beat it with Joey, which is a potion type of character, so I know how to use him very well. So pick him, and I know I've already beat it with Hein, but I think he was the last character I picked up. I think I actually started with Joey and Lan, I think is her name. Leanne? Maybe that's her name? Huh. That's weird. Because I'm pretty sure she's Leanne, but it says to unlock you have to learn parry attack as Leanne, which is weird. I might have to, like, to re-unlock her, I might have to just restart the whole thing. Huh. Alrighty. So I'm going to pick up Joey, and then I'm going to pick up... Actually, I'm going to pick up Pressel, because I did point her out, and I'm going to pick up Miss Chain, because I like how she plays. And we're gonna do it on normal mode. Alrighty. That was enough stalling to make sure everything works. Why is there... What? Okay, I actually don't know what this does, so this is completely new. The armed grass hedgehog seems to be having... that I can't read. Squeaky squeak, squawky squawk. That's what he says. Squawkity squick, squawk, squick, squawk. Also, his name is Sir Dorchy, and that is adorable. Huh. I know they added... Oh! I will feed the hedgehog. I don't know if that's a text bug where it's supposed to still be like that extended top. But I think that's funnier being it like that. I think that's funnier. So I don't know what that did. It made me lose a piece of bread. Alright, so when you start off, you start off with, well, you start off with 2 bread. But right now I only have 1. Because I gave it to Mr. Hedgehog there. So... So I'm seeing if I'm bouncy. I want to make sure I'm nice and bouncy. I'm going to move myself a little bit so that the full bounciness is still viewable. I need to move a little bit more. Because if I move my head a lot, my hair bounces a whole lot. Yeah. I mean, I entirely bounce. I mean, my entire body bounces. Like, if I... How do you move yourself again? Okay, yeah. So, if I move myself up like this, you can see how I just bounce all over. Even my feet bounce. A little bit. Just a little bit. I wonder if my mouse is viewable. That'd be really oh, I'm going to have to readjust where I am now. That's funny. There we go. Alrighty. Now, so to move around, I believe you can move around with your keyboard if you want to do keyboard, but I suggest way more using mouse. It's way easier, and you don't really need the keyboard for really anything, except for jumping. Because if you mash the jump button, which you can probably hear me mashing it while moving, in specific places, you can like fly, and there's actually an achievement for it. I actually got the one for the triple jump. There's one for a quadruple where you bounce a whole lot. Alright, so that's, again, enough stalling. Let's look around. And so you see how there's like a grid? This is the map. And there's items and things on the map. And in the first area, there's always one little box here. And so I opened it and I got an unknown scroll. Now most scrolls, unless you have specific characters, and most potions will be hidden. And even though a potion or a scroll might look a certain way, does not mean that it's always going to be the same scroll or the same potion. So the only way to find out is to use it. Or have a specific scroll that is called an identification scroll, which identifies the scrolls or the potions. Alright. Now, I forget whether or not the building battles, which have chests in them, which you need to use a key on, are more difficult than these random run-in battles. Well, they're not random, just these random battles. Alrighty. So this is the combat system. It's actually really, really interesting. So each character has a deck, and they all get added together to Lucy's deck. Lucy has her own deck. She has a set of cards you can pick from that you get. And hers are random more so, well, the characters you pick from. Now, this is my hand right now. So I have 2 heals, 2 basic heals, a basic protect, which adds a barrier. The heals obviously heal. And the attack is just an attack. Now, the enemy has action turns. Now, this mage statue has an action after I do 1 action. So, once I perform an action, those numbers are going to go down. And once that reaches 0, they're going to attack. So, the only reason I'm explaining all this is because I've already done the tutorial, and I really didn't want to restart the beginning because I already unlocked a whole bunch of stuff, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you miss out on if you have to start from the beginning. So, I'm going to pick attack, and you choose an enemy to attack. Now, I know the mage statue doesn't... Oh. Or I can just use basic protect and apply a barrier. Because it has swiftness, it doesn't decrease the number. So now I just swing at the hedgehog. Oh. So in my head, I really thought that the mage statue didn't do anything. I think I'm thinking about the teacup. There's a teacup, and it does nothing. That's the one that does nothing. Alright. So, I have my own mana pool that each card uses. And when you use a card from a character that does not have swiftness, it increases some other card that that character uses for that turn. So if I want to use Miss Chain's heal, which I'm going to, it would cost 1. Like that. And now I'm going to use the other one on Presley. And now I have no cards. And now I end my turn. And you draw 2 cards. And I have no weapons. So I'm going to use the card that each character always holds to kill that. And I'm going to pick this thing that discards and pulls a card. And I do that. And then I end my turn. Alrighty. Bang. Easy peasy. Let me know if I'm talking too much. If I'm talking too much, I'd like to know so I can shut up. Oh, it actually shows now how much you all have of it. Oh, and this is one of the event buildings. Now this one... Ooh. So, you can place... Oh. Really? So you can place equipment, a skill book, or a Lucy skill book, which is a special kind of skill book that applies a Lucy skill, a cursed item, or a golden apple to enchant it. I have none of these things. Sadly, I have none of them. Now, I got these soul stones, which you can use to level up or increase your maximum mana that you can use to use cards, or add a Lucy card. And right now I have 2. So I want to show off Miss Chain. I like Miss Chain's effect. So once you get them level 2, they get their passive. Miss Chain's is burn. Pretty much she's just Yang from Ruby. I'm gonna be honest, she's just Yang from Ruby. So right now I'm picking a couple moves. I guess I'll just pick those 2. So I like to leave this on the fix ability, the one that you always hold. because it's basic, which is pretty much you want to slap on your fixed abilities, and then yeah, and forget that, and then oops. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go and see what else there is. There's another book. I just called that a book. It's not a book. It's anything but a book. I mean, you open both of them, but that's not a book. Alright. I forget, does this... Oh. Okay, it applies burn. Now let's test this out. There we go. So now I have applied burn onto Miss Chain. When you get hit, you have 2 health bars. Your main health bar and then your health gauge. Every time you get hit, your main health bar drops, but you have to still hold your health gauge. If you get hit again, your health gauge drops and your HP drops. Which means when you try to heal again, your max health is not going to be as much. So, because I have burn, and that's a burn's effect is some skills are enhanced and also healing gauge protection. You see how there's that cool burny effect? That means it's been enhanced. Now, if I do that, I applied a debuff of Grievous Burn. That's what she does. She just slaps debuffs on anything. And because that happened, she died. And now it's as simple as slap, slap, dead. And at end of battle, you get max healed to where your healing gauge is. So if I had my healing gauge down by 3 points, my max health would only be restored to 26? I think that's how that is. 26. Alright. Now I can enter this building and use the key on this to get equipment. Now, it is invisible. I do not know what it does. The only way to find out is to do something stupid. So, it has a debuff. Of course it does. And you cannot unequip debuffs. If something has a debuff on it, you can't unequip it. So there's really no way to know if it's gonna have a debuff or not. You're just gonna have to gamble it. And then that. What did that do? I think that said it was a mana potion. And that's a transfer scroll. That does nothing. Oh, this could literally be anything. Let's talk to the little... Yay. Okay. Let's go fight a boss. This is going to be the first boss. I believe it is always the same boss. It will always be this guy. He's kind of stupid. He guarantees blocks 1 piece of damage. Oh, it was start battle with 1 mana. That's funny. There we go. And then once it's his turn, he does a big damage attack. Yep. We'll use Accelerate. Which is very useful. Oh, I used it on the wrong character's thing. Oh well. That works. Then I'll heal him, and then in turn. Okay, that was just rude. That was just rude. Do that. There we go. Let's heal them. Ah, cool. I give him counter. Let's do that to hopefully apply a burn. Because burn, I believe, goes through the shield. I think it does. I think it does. And why'd you stun me? It's just rude. So to remove a stun, you just discard a card. Yeah, I guess I'll just counter to get counterattack back up. That is another reason why I want that, is because it has a counterattack. And yeah, he's the easiest boss to fight. Super duper easy. And you get all this good stuff. Oh, and you also get credits. Okie dokie. Now let's go. Now if you click this, you can go to the minimap, you can actually teleport, which makes movement very much easier. View random rare skills of allies and learn one. Allies who have already learned a rare skill are excluded. Oh. Enchant a skill book. Oh. Well, there, that answers that question. Oh, and it's unknown what it does. Oh, evade. That's actually useful. She's not an evade tank, but... Oh. Alrighty. Oh. That's actually very useful. The lifting scroll will lift curses off of all equipment. And also, if there's a hidden wall, open a hidden wall. There was no hidden wall, so it did not work. So... Okay, that also teaches me a super secret, super ultra special move. Can either pick Celestial Wing, which is Percy's. Make a prophecy whenever you draw after exchanging a skill. Okay. Combined Arms. After you attack, randomly cast an ally's attack skill on a selected enemy. Cast a basic attack skill if there are no ally attack skills in the deck. Oh, that's actually very nice. Because if I get first class to heaven, I like double heal. And then I have that, so I want to do that, so I have 4 mana now. That is the most probable, optimal thing to do. Probably. I hope. Now, I wonder if this will double apply enchantments. Because it says enchant. I want it, because I know you can, some specific weapons can get double enchanted. I don't know. No, it does not. It's only that one. Okay, but that's actually even better skill. It's actually even better. Actually, that is legitimately better. I'm glad I did that. Alright. And away we go! Woo. Alrighty. Random statue. Alright, now for base camp. That's just adorable. And I can't see. Oh. Yeah, why do you have a baseball bat, Presley? Why do you have a baseball bat? That's just a baseball bat. I mean, I don't think Miss Chain has much room to talk, but still. Alright. And then I'm going to recruit, and you get a pick of 3 characters. Oh, complete on normal difficulty. Because of that, I'm going to pick up Silverstein. Because he's cool and he has a gun. And if you have any missing health or there's special camping items that you want to use, you can use them there. Alrighty. And then to save and go back to the main menu and such, you click this. And once you come back into the game, you'll be sent onto the next area. This is for special trinkets that last, well, relics that last for the whole area. And you have special effects. Alrighty. I'm going to do one more zone. And I'm going to call it just because this is mostly just what? Huh. They give you little tips. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Because I don't need it. It's not necessarily needed for me to do my thing. So there we go. Alright, bye. Oh. Oh, these are... That's actually useful. That's actually legitimately useful. But right now I'm going to save my money. Unless... Give me that. Alright, now I'm going to add draw card. Draw 2, recycle, search, draw 2. It's all about the card advantage, obviously. Alrighty. So this is Presley's ability. At the beginning of turn, you get to pick what card you want. I believe it's based on the next set of cards. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna pick Accelerate. So then I'm going to Taunt. What does that do? Oh, Armor. And then I'm going to Basic attack him. Oh yeah, it was a teacup. That is what you do. It didn't work. Now did it? Draw 2. Oh, what did that do? Oh, hey! I'm glad I got that. Alright. So now I'm going to burn that thing. Now, it's made of wood. It should instantly die. Oh. I was really hoping the animation would happen, but it happened on nothing. I'm actually a little disappointed in that. I haven't seen those yet. I played it before that update happened that added those, which is the last update. And I'm upset that there wasn't like a glitch where you just the attack skill just still activated. It should have. Alrighty. Oh. Good to know. Alright, his is all single target stuff. It applies a mark. You attack him, then he shoots stuff, depending upon what weapon you pick. gonna pick up Grape Chop. Now, I never understand these onces. They get removed from the deck after the once, and I don't understand it. He has a lot of them, and I don't like them. I don't know why they exist. Because this only lasts for 3 turns, and it aggro greatly increased, and it doesn't do anything, and then Freezing Bomb applies a debuff, and... I don't know why, I don't know. So I'm removing both of those. And I'm removing one of the hills. I know he has some one draw ones, but it's like, why? Okay. So the beat is very, very... I like the beat. Alright. Oh. I want to try that. That was goofy. That was silly. That was just comical. I don't even know what just happened. It just died. That's what happened. It just died. Oh, Reforge. Reforge is a weird one because you put 2 equipment on it of the same rarity and it upgrades to a random upgraded rarity 1. So if you're having a run where you got a bunch of equipment, that's very useful of a thing to find. But it's not as useful if you have no equipment. I don't have any equipment, sadly. Oh. This one just removes level up. That's all it does. Or removes all, I forget. Either removes one or all. And it's only useful at the very beginning. Because you can remove Lucy's starting skill if you don't want it. Or it's useful for Joey because you get a free potion. Or it's good for a character that you just leveled up and you don't like the skills they have, so you want to re-roll their skills. But it's really only useful it's at the very beginning with specific characters. I'm going to upgrade Silverstein again because I need something lower cost like that. Oh. That's actually also better. Let's fix that ability. That's actually helpful. Oh, hello. I don't know what you're saying, but I appreciate you being here. Even for as short of a time you may. Might? You might. Oh gosh. That was instantaneous and I do not appreciate that. Oh. Let's taunt that. And get the counter. And then straight the hell you go. Sorry, my language. Let's burn... I should have burned the priest, because that would have been funnier. Or the priestess, healer, mage, whatever. Oh gosh, that does a lot of damage. You're not dead yet. Well, now you're dead. That worked surprisingly well, actually. I'm actually quite shocked. I can't do anything in here. I don't have a thing. Alright, so everything's been explored. Let's go buy those keys now. Let's get the skill book too. I can't get the skill book. Oh. If I do that, I will. I win. I win. Oh, why thank you. That's... You don't know how happy that makes me. This was just a test stream to see if everything works, and I already have one to... Obviously, English is not my first language. It is, but sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Up, up. I'm exploding. I'll be right back. That happens sometimes. Just ignore those. It's the explosions of fun. Also, check out this very, very adorable little looping animation. Just look at it. Alright. I'm back. Oh, criminy Christmas. Ignore that. These are the kinks I was talking about. These are the kinks I'm talking about. Chinks? Yes. So this is a weird item. I don't know how I feel about it. Because it increases max health, but it decreases evade. So that's kind of useless on everything. Because you want to slap down a tank, but I don't need that on any tanks. So if I had a second useless artifact, I'd use it, but I don't. And that was a healing potion. And that's a potion of toughness, which applies a barrier to my tank that doesn't need a barriers. So let's pretend that was totally a smart thing to do. Let's just pretend that was the best option, and we'll roll from there. And that's a blue. Oh, healing with speed and speed. That's actually very helpful. Because speed makes it so that opponents take one additional turn. So if it's at 0, they certain characters take 2 turns to act. If you have 1, it takes 3 turns. Which is very useful. It's the best stat in the entire game, and only specific equipment use it. And healing receive also is very good. I want to stop it on the healer though, because if she needs to heal herself, she needs to heal herself. And he's already got evade, so he's good there. Let me use the skill book on her so I can get oh, what? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Purifying barrier. Obviously that one, because there are certain enemies that have barriers that stink. Those debuffs stink big time, and they need to be removed immediately. Alright, let's level you up to pick another one. Sorry if I'm quiet. I am reading. I am a reader. But here's the problem with hers. I don't... Because if I fix that, that's 3. That costs too much. But... everything needs a prophecy. Yeah. Okay. What does this do? Oh, I got another holy water. Let's find out. Oh. Oh. So, if my assumption is correct, if I use that, I will get this. What is that? So, I don't know what just happened, but I'm going to pretend like I do. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this guy. Let's grab that. So, let's do that. Oh. Hey, let's kill it. Oh. It's not what I thought. Haha. I don't know what that does because I'm not gonna about to read it. Because reading is for smart people. So I have to use that because the stupid golem is stupid. Let's do that. Oh, cool. That's actually very helpful. Because now I can burn you. Oh, come on. Fine. I'll take your stupid hit. Ah! That hurt. I guess I'll kill it again. And I'll first class. Oh, that I could feel that one too. Heal. And let's go, I guess. So let's do that. Let's smack you so I can get that counter. Heal everyone. I guess do that. I guess quick fire. Discard that. And take Vape Shot. And hope that he does not die too badly. I feel silly. I have to do that. Bzzz. Oh, I wanted the Bazumum. I didn't get the Bazumum. Oh, hey, cool. I got a new party member. On complete accident. That works. Alrighty. So now let's go back to the shop with my newfound wealth and buy a Scroll of Midas so I can get more money. Alrighty. What are these things? The forget place thingy and the reforger. I don't think you can put... Oh. Yes, you can. Good to know. Oh. See, that's nice because of the +1 mana. But that's useless. But everything else is also useful in its own right. So... no, everything's useful. Or do I want to make a legendary weapon? I don't know what any of that means on that. That's why I'm worried about it. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. I didn't even bother reading it, but it was a special unique thing. So you always have to pick the special unique thing. Now these are the things we're actually trying to find. The time shards. The time shards of the mask of something. Magic. Woo! Let's use that. Oh. Is that only usable? Oh, okay, it's only usable to revive. Now, I prayed to revive it, and it does nothing. Oh, I can learn a skill. So now I learned another one. Forget that. Forget that. And there we go. Easy peasy. Because she knew way too many. So let's drop that. There we go. Easy, 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 easy. Alright. Sit down. I believe just sitting down heals some of the healing gauge. Oh. I think I had a few nails on that stick will boost your damage. Do you think so? I'm down if you'll be my test dummy. Come on, Presley. Silverstein's just an old man. Probably. He has white hair. I assume that means he's old. In anime terms. May the Lord guide us. I think I know a few VTubers that could help guide us. Will help give us the Lord. Alright. And I think that's enough for the day. Oh, it is quiet. It is dead silent. I'm going to start levitating off the ground a little bit and just walk closer to the screen so you can see my lovely face and all its jiggly goodness. Look at that. I'm jiggly. Look at how much I jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I probably don't move enough to show off its true jiggliness, but just look at that. It just bounces all over the place. Not that. Just ignore that. Look at that. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. Okay. So that'll be all for today. The test stream was a huge success, actually. I don't know how many people actually showed up because, I mean, I know at least 3 people showed up, so that's nice. And hopefully, moving up a little bit. Hopefully everything works out. And I'm trying to get music, so in this little opening scene I'm going to fade to right now. So this little opening scene will have music playing instead of nothing or the audio of the game. But hopefully everything works out. I hope everything works out. Okay, bye. Okay, so how do I end this? Do I just end stream or do I click end stream? There's 2 different places I can end stream. Oh, only one way to find out.